maybe I can articulate this right now better, but the current situation on JP right now, right? On EN, where we have a cheerful live going on, and we also have the mission pass, the bonus missions, plus the updated mission pass that goes all the way to 10,000, and then the extra stamina that we can get every day, which is 10 stamina every day. Those are all good and dandy. But one of the things that's really occurring to me right now is that JP has two things that EN does not have. Or, well, one thing that EN doesn't have. JP right now does not have Cheerful Live. We haven't had Cheerful Live for a few months now, and it hasn't really occurred to me because this is an issue that only involves, you know, finishing a mission pass, which I want to get the mission pass this month on both EN and JP, but usually I don't finish the mission pass because sometimes I'm just not effectively grinding, or I'm not spending enough to grind, right? Because I'm like saving my stamina, or I'm doing 3 stamina runs, or I'm like not actually playing that day because the only times I play manually is to play on my streams. And if I'm not playing on my stream, that means I'm usually not playing Project Sekai manually, which I'm trying to, I guess, rectify, but that takes up so much time. But what I'm trying to get at is when you do Cheerful Live, you're able to give stamina to 3 people a day and vice versa, right? You get a total of 9 extra stamina a day. So every time you do an extra thing, you have 19 stamina. And then with the ads, right? Because EN has had that for a while now, you get 29 stamina. And then I guess, you know, since we get a lot of like 1 stamina as well, like single stamina from like the events, plus you know, finishing these things right here, we're given single staminas, right? Single stamina cans from here. We can kind of effectively do like every day at least 30 stamina on top of like whatever you're recovering, especially if you're trying to be, you know, effective grinding. But what if you're in the case like me on JP where I have no stamina? I'm trying to save stamina for anniversary because anniversary is coming up, but I'm also trying to finish the mission pass because, well, I've got the mission pass. We are not getting that extra 9 stamina a day on JP. And then on top of that, JP has a feature for the bonus missions. Currently on JP, you get crystals. Let me actually like back out from this real quick so I can show this. JP has this feature with the bonus missions where you get crystals for each bonus mission. There are still 7 bonus missions, and when you do all 7, you get an extra unlock at the end of the event, which is like crazy. Oh, we get an extra 100 crystals. This is so good. We get 170 crystals every event. But the thing is, on EN, you're able to get this reward right here, the 150 points, which helps you finish the mission pass. Or you can get stamina. It feels like, why wouldn't you get this? Why wouldn't you get the 100 crystals? You kind of miss out on those events. And since we don't have a Cheerful Live, like this is not a Cheerful Live, right? You can see, because this event would have been a Cheerful Live because it's a limited event, just like how on EN, because EN and JP are kind of like on the same schedule, just 1 month apart. 1 month apart. You guys will see this event in a year. We're missing out on those 9 stamina every day. And we're also missing out on like the 150. But like, why wouldn't you get the extra 100 crystals? That's an extra single every month, right? And some change, which this game is very stingy with crystal, unless you're like a new player. New player experience goes crazy. But because of that, it's like, oh, how am I going to finish the mission pass? 30 stamina from every event. There's at least 3 events in a month. And then we're also, with the mission pass itself, you're also given 10 stamina every month. But see, the thing is, I don't want to use my stamina during this event, but I need to use my stamina so I can finish the mission pass. The reason why is because when you grind effectively, or at least with 3, because usually I grind with 3 stamina, get through the grind a little bit faster, you're actually losing out on one of the points that you would get that goes towards the mission pass, which means to grind effectively, you need to run 2 stamina so you can get all your points. If I'm not like refreshing every day, even with, because you know, we have an extra refresh with the ad stamina that we get, at minimum, I would expect somebody to run 3 times a day. The first one would be when you play manually, unless you're playing manually a bunch of times. Like getting on Project Sekai is like a lot of work. So I get on every like 5 hours, 3 times a day, up to 40 stamina a day. When you do this, you need at least, since it's like 10 points per, 2 times 5 is 10, so you get 50 for like 10 stamina. With 20, you get 100, right? And then we also have like an extra bonus 30 points we get for the first 3 runs we do every day. That would equate to like 230 stamina a day. If you're able to run, you know, the 3 stamina runs with like, let's say your autos, and maybe run like 50 stamina a day, kudos to you, because, you know, you're farming effectively. But even then, right, like at the minimum, 40 stamina a day, plus the 30, 230. And then we have at least 30 months in a day, so that'll give you 6,900 points. Then if I account for mission pass, you get 30 points per the challenge quest. How much was that? That's 900. So now we're left with 7,800 points. I mean, not every month has 30 days, right? Some months have more than 30 days, and one month has like less. So I'm like rounding it out. Over to the bonus missions. He has 7 of these. 7 times 5 is 45, right? No, 40. Yeah, 40. 8 times 5 is... No, oh my gosh, I can't math. 7 times 5 is 45. Jeez! 7 times 5. I need to shut up. 7 times 8. Brain is going crazy. Ay, ay, ay. 56. Wait, no. I'm an idiot. I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now. My brain went like 1,000 miles a second to do like calculation for something else. It's 35. 1,750 plus 7,800 that we would get from challenge quest and, you know, using at least 40 stamina a day. 7,800, 9,550. That is like almost not enough.
Future Sonicon here to say that my calculations are wrong and I'm stupid. It was actually 8,850, so I was off by like a lot. And it is also much easier to get to the 10k mark on JP again because the max amount of stamina we can hold is now 15. So that really helps a lot, especially with the add stamina refreshes. And if I were to account leveling up, I personally level up at least once during an event, maybe twice, but I'll just say like a minimum of 1 time during the event, especially at my level. I don't know about like, you know, earlier levels, it may differ for other people. Another 30 stamina that could also help out. But that actually isn't saying much right now for JP because the current mission pass is actually 20k in points, which is actually kind of ridiculous. It's only for the anniversary. They actually did this for the half anniversary of this same year, which I'm expecting the same thing to happen during the half anniversary of next year of EN. It does actually feel like you kind of really need to get the colorful pass to double your points to even be able to attempt to finish the mission pass this month on JP at least. But maybe next month it'll be a little bit different. Who knows? Now I'll send you back to the past.
So it's kind of like harder. I mean, if you use your stamina, then you're getting through it. Well, I guess, because that would require you to use extra stamina. But I guess in this case, yeah, you can use, let's see, because 10 stamina, you need 20 stamina to get 100. So you need at least like, are you counting rank up? I'm not counting rank ups. That's what I'm not counting, right? I'm not accounting for rank ups, which can also help. Now I've done the math, it really does feel possible. Like, let's say you use the single stamina. You use 20 of the stamina. Well, that's already 100. You'll be at 960. We get 10 stamina a month. You need at least, well, they basically give you like almost everything, and you would basically be saving the singles, I guess. But that's all 10 of your stamina. To get to like 500, you need to use up all 10 of the large stamina cans, if we're not accounting for leveling up, which I level up at least once per event, I guess. Sometimes maybe not. And then I'm not even like using my stamina every day either, because I'm like saving it too. That's the other thing, because I'll be saving my like add stamina for like the next event, so I can go crazy, right? Like that, this would require you to play literally every day, and you can't save your add stamina. You see what I mean? Like, now that I save my extra stamina, I'm missing out on like running it every day, right? That requires you to play literally every day using your add stamina. I mean, maybe if you're just doing it on auto and you're missing out on the 3, because you need to do 3 manual runs every day at least, which maybe, I guess, if you're not doing, yeah, but you're still missing out, you know what I mean? I'm not doing the math for it. Basically, it's just saying it's really hard to finish the mission pass. And I guess the way I play makes it super difficult, because my strategy is like, once the event is over, maybe the day after the event, I would farm with my stamina to level up a little bit. But once I like get to 10, I lose 1 whole day of farming, because on the day after the event, that's when I'm like saving my stamina so I can start the event with like 30 stamina already. And that way I have like a head start on the event. But because of that, you know, I'd miss out on what I could be using. Yeah, me like going through this, I'm just like, if we have the cheerful live, it becomes so much easier to do that. But because we don't have cheerful live, and because we don't have this, right? Because we don't have the extra free thing. Like, I really wish we didn't have to choose between the crystals and this. It should be a given that we get this, and then you can just choose between all of these, right? They should have made it so that you could choose between like another, because there's other factors I'm not considering. How often do you guys think you level up per event?